The buried alive model, often referred to as its code, the Buryman script, was to be found on the final story of the Pokemon Tower in what has now been replaced with the Marowak Ghost. According to the scripts assigned to it, the buried alive model was intended to be the boss of the tower. Once reaching the top floor, the following conversation would have taken place. Buried alive, you're here. I'm trapped. And I'm lonely. So very lonely. Won't you join me? After this, the battle would have been initiated. Once in battle view, the buried alive model appears to be a decaying humanoid corpse attempting to crawl out of the ground. It has been programmed to have 2 white hands, a Gengar, and a Muck. Strangely enough, a protocol for the buried alive's actions after it was defeated were not written. In the case of the player defeating him, the game would freeze. However, a specific ending was written by an unknown programmer upon losing the battle. In this ending, the buried alive was to have stated, "Finally, fresh meat," followed by several lines of gibberish. He was to have dragged the player character into the ground surrounding him. The scene would finish with a typical game over screen. However, in the background, an image of the buried alive character devouring the player was to have been shown. Especially strange are the protocols for this scene. The cartridge was to download the image to the small internal memory contained in the Game Boy, overriding the title screen that normally accompanied a Game Boy turning on. Instead, whenever it was started, the player would view this image as the sound file staticmesh.wave was played. The intended purpose for this effect, unlike many of the other factors leading towards Lavender Town Syndrome, is unknown. Alrighty, that was the buried alive model creepypasta for the original Pokemon games. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video or are having an alright Halloween. I know this was quite short, but I did finally get my new microphone, so it doesn't sound like I'm trying to record with 2 paper cups and a string. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out my YouTube channel, so do comments. Basically, have a happy Halloween, and goodbye.